What is going on? Hello everybody, welcome back to Manables and welcome back to, I guess, on our new anime fights reaction. I took a little break from this from last week because it's kind of annoying sometimes to deal with like the copyright stuff, and again, like I don't mind if it gets demonetized. I'm not gonna be making a lot of money when I'm at this kind of like viewer count or subscribers anyway. I just want to put out content that you guys enjoy and watch the stuff that you guys want to watch me react to, and then we kind of enjoy that. So as long as the video can get put out there, I will do my best to make sure we can watch as much of it as possible. But anyway, if there's an anime fight or an anime intro you want to watch me react to, please leave in the comments below. I greatly appreciate it. We'll be doing one of them next week. I guess whatever we get the most in the comments, I'll do that for next week, and that's how we'll do that. Anyway, let's get into it. Hey, guess what? Look who it is. It's our favorite friend. It's the guy. It's the thing. It's the cool. All right. Anyway, so our first one is Sword Art Online. Iskan versus Saita. I have the video flipped, so you can tell the thing's over on this side. So I'll see if that helps with the video at all, and we'll see how the audio goes. But I hope I don't have that much of a problem with it. I hope this works. Anyway, let's put this to 80% and go to. I don't know anything about Sword Art Online. I just know it's like an isekai, and I don't know anything about anybody. I like her. I like this character. She's cool. It's like a band of bandits versus the one like knight, right? That's a common trope. That's a clean. You see that sword? Before we even get into it, I just want to say I'm a big fan of like very thin and like elegant swords. I love rapiers. I think rapiers are really sick. So like whenever you see like a thin blade, even like the chick from like Demon Slayer, the poison chick, I love her. Like it's sick. Did she break the sword? Okay, Iskan versus Shita. It wasn't whatever that person is versus the entire flank of people, huh? See Lynch walking around? Wow, dude, she's sick. Like, this guy's definitely a brawler, but she got some endurance, dude. Look at unfazed. Unfazed. Okay, the Integrity Knights are here. Yeah, they got wrecked, dude. He's kind of cool. I kind of like brawlers. How did her leg break? Jesus, dude. I'm surprised they even covered that much, to be honest. Dude, you're looking a little red there, bud. Unfazed. Mommy? Sorry? Dude, she is cool though, man. Who's this guy? Oh, they automatically cut it for me. Okay, so we should be fine here. Sorry, they had to read backwards. Okay, well, that was the fight. Honestly, that was pretty cool. And I didn't know the, what was that, Sword Art Online? I didn't know that got that violent. I didn't know you were gonna see like dismembered limbs and blood like that. I thought it was like a little bit more of like a PG-13 show than like a Gutso. I'm sure it's not on the level of Guts, but like, you know what I mean. All right, so now we got Deku versus Fleck Turn. I've never watched any of the My Hero Academia movies. Once we hit 5K subscribers, I'm gonna start reacting to, I guess I'm gonna start reacting to, what was it called? The voiceover animes, you know, like abridged. So I'll put a poll about that in the future. But then once we hit the 10K, I'm gonna start watching anime shows and movies on YouTube, or at least I'll make an effort to and see how that goes. So I guess start preparing your ideas ahead of time if you're interested in watching me react to something specific that I haven't seen yet. But I have not watched these movies, so I'm interested to see what this fight is about. Let's see, can I put this quality up any higher? Is this as high as it? 10, that's 1080. Also, this is a pinch slide for you guys, sorry. It's a pinch slide for you guys. So was this Frieza? What is Fleck's power? What is he doing? I feel like he's doing everything. Dude, look at this. When does this take place, by the way? Because this looks like it's probably after the newer season, but like also he feels like super confident in his fighting, which I'm not like I guess he kind of is from time to time, but like for the most part, like I feel like he's usually worried, but in this case, like he seems like he knows what the hell he's doing. He just feels confident. Well, I guess that's the end of the fight. We lost Deku. Jeez. Who's that? Oh, he's getting good at that too. Damn, man. Alright, so I think he's just a laser guy. So does he just shoot lasers and then he just has a bunch of mirrors he places around to ricochet everything? But there's got lightning there? I have zero idea. I'm sorry I keep pausing. There's just so much that perplexes me during this whole thing. Like, the fact that, like, this guy can withstand, like, Deku's punches, like, especially at this kind of anger, and, like, I feel like Deku could just be like, alright, full counter. Full counter. And, like, you just do a full punch and then just, like, obliterate the entire cave at that point kind of thing. But I know he's probably trying to protect the other person in there, and he's just maybe trying to hold off or something, but I guess we'll see. Oh, where's the rest of his team? That was sick. That little, did you see his eyes in there? It's not a lot, but it's a cool shot. But like, it doesn't really make sense because he's never really had the yellow eyes. I don't know if that references something else. You see what I mean? Like, how is he not reacting to any of this? Dude, look at him. Kill him, bud. That was sick. That was like, I love little things like that in animes. This thing right here, get right. That like they did not have to put that in. They could have easily just made him like just dash back and something like that, but they're still showing like he has somewhat control over the situation, and like he's still like thinking ahead, and he's still able to like recover and like think on his feet and stuff like that. Like it's just a little somersault, but I feel like it says a lot about his character and like the fight itself. Like it's just these little scenes that like they didn't have to do something in, and they put like just a little bit of a personality in there. I think it's so cool. Jesus. Those heel kicks are sick. How is he keeping up? This is one for all or all for one? I always confuse the two. It's going crazy. Oh my god. Oh, it's like the One Punch Man almost. What the hell is going on? Is he evolving? Jesus. It's just so funny how they like end so abruptly, yeah, because you know, because I'm in it, dude. But I'm like, when you get to like the end of that part, I'm just like, and then I forgot we're watching like clips of like the fights anyway, you know, like if we end up getting to the point where we can watch the full animes, I'd be able to get that satisfaction, unless YouTube hates me. But like, that was sick. I love My Hero Academia fights. I think they're so cool. All right, let's get into the last one, which is Naruto and Sasuke versus Momo. Look at that, we got a little bit of Avatar and Naruto crossover. That's kind of sick, right? I mean, I don't know how Momo's gonna fare. He's just a little lemur monkey, but you know, I'll wish the best for him. All right.
Dad, no!
Oh, is this Boruto? All right. Disclaimer: I barely watched any Naruto. I usually bring this up some of the other fights. I've only ever gotten to the part in Naruto where they fight the person with the mirrors and they shoot the dagger through them. That's as far as I've ever made it. They're much older now, so I'm assuming they know what they're doing, and there's less like of the naked girl transformation, or maybe that's still a prominent thing. I guess we'll find out.
Finally, this is actually getting fun.
Let's teach him a lesson, Sasuke!
Oh, it's still her. Okay.
Yeah.
The voice actress. I don't know what it's called, but the string instrument that they usually use for like for the culture and stuff like that. Like, it's not an anime a lot, but whenever I hear it, it's just like, it's such a cool sound. How sick.
Bring it.
Who is this guy? I love talking about this stuff. I love it. I'm sorry. I know some people just want to watch the reaction or me just react to it blindly, but I can't just sit through it. There's stuff I gotta say. All right, this part here, I love the decision to make this shot just a wide shot and to watch the action, because oftentimes, and like when you have to do like action shots and people aren't competent, whatever it is, I mean real life, but like usually you want to make cuts to make it easier so people don't hit each other, but in anime it's a little bit different, so it's more based on the position you want to show. But when you show the whole scene here, you get to see every person's action, and I think it's a really cool design because it's like you can see literally everything going on in that one shot instead of when you get to a point like this. You know, just, what the hell's going on? That's cool too. But I kind of like this a little bit more than Dragon Ball Z, at least for the fighting. We haven't reacted to too many new Dragon Ball fights, but for this, like, it actually is a little bit more like realistic than just like blinking all over the place, which they do as well. But like you can just see the flow of the hands and stuff like that instead of just like. Bah, 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 bah. Yeah, it's just a little bit cleaner, you know. Dad. this is kind of cool because like this feels more ninja-y than like the jujitsu's not jujitsu's. I forgot what the terminology was for it. In Naruto, they used a lot of like the hand movement, all that jazz. But like in this, they're actually just using like combat and these like and the tools and stuff like this, which is actually kind of sick to use and to see because like I think like the technology in itself is fascinating. Like watching the pull of the strings and all that stuff happening. It's a little bit mixed with magic and stuff like that. But like ultimately, I love the complexity of like the item designs. Jesus. How about I kill you? Oh, it's him! And Kamehameha! Oh, that's... Dude, this is wild. This is wild. What is going on?
Planetary devastation!
Sounds okay. He puts him in a ball of clay and squishes him like... I kind of like Sasuke. I always thought he was a little bit of an edgelord, but you know what? I like his strats.
Die!
That's sick. That's sick. Alright. Again, I love pausing and I love talking about stuff that just pops up and just, that is such a cool design of a move. Like, it's just like, alright, we're just gonna chill a little bit, but it's like the synergy between like what you can do and like what you kind of get a little bit creative to make like unique. Like, it's not coming out right, but like the fact that like he can use this like fire and put it through the snake thing and it just follows its way down and like, it's so cool to think about.
I'll lend you the Susanoo's power. Do it!
I get it. Good idea.
What if he doesn't give it back? Jesus. Dude, this thing didn't stand a chance. You're a giant lava rock man against a giant nine-tailed fox with samurai armor and a magic sword. You're done. You're done. It's not gonna happen. That's a fight. That's a fight. Let's go to full screen. Those were all excellent recommendations, guys. Thank you so much for recommending those to me. I love watching fights and I love breaking them down. They're just so cool to kind of like watch and interpret and think about. It's just, I love it. I love it so much. Please recommend more fights and more intros, whatever you want me to watch. I cannot wait to kind of dive a little bit more into it. It was so cool. If I had to pick one that I really like the most out of all those, I definitely have more of a bias towards My Hero Academia because I love the show a lot, because I relate to Deku in some form of compassion. The first one was sick. My Hero Academia was cool, but the Naruto fight was pretty bitchin'. It was pretty cool. All right, so I've never really seen that many Naruto fights. I guess we have a lot to get through at that point. So I guess we'll get there at some point. Otherwise, subscribe to Madables to support me for more reaction content. See ya.